It is January 18th, and 80 years ago today, the crew of the Five Grand conducted a bombing mission at Kaiserslautern, Germany. Now, Kaiserslautern is located right here. It's a little bit of the corner of Germany and France. The account of Sergeant McBride, the waist gunner of the crew. Kaiserslautern, Germany. This was one of the easiest missions we flew, and we were all feeling pretty good until we got back over the English coast when we ran into a fierce rainstorm, which I don't believe any of us will ever forget. We encountered hail, rain, lightning, and a strong wind as we came near the base, so the tower called us to fly around the area for a while until the weather got better. Zerbel and Jake is my grandfather, for those who have not been keeping up. Richard Jacobson, were sort of sick while the rest of us weren't feeling any too well ourselves. I bumped my head several times on the window and also had an unsettled feeling in my stomach. The plane bucked as every bolt strained and the ship's skin popped and groaned, with all of us certain the plane would break in two at any time, or at any minute. Before the storm had passed, we felt as if we had been on a roller coaster ride, but we finally got back to the base and landed. Unger, the crew's pilot, was really tired from wrestling with the controls, while the rest of us were plenty exhausted from being bounced around. Our mission had been to bomb a marshaling yard, which we did through 1010 overcast. P-51s covered us all the way, but we saw neither flak nor fighters. We led the 3rd Division, and since that division was all that flew, a bomber stream of 100 planes, we really led the entire 8th Air Force. Temperature was negative 38, 24,000 feet. We had new radio operator. Captain Skip took Lieutenant Dennis's place since Danny had finished and left the next day on the start of his trip back to the States. And this is where we start to see the beginnings of the crew of the Five Grand breaking up. And in fact, this would be the second to last mission with an official crew, with both the captain, the pilot, and the co-pilot, my grandfather being the co-pilot, and their last mission being the next one, which will be on the 21st of January. So on the 21st, I'll see you again.